perception is nigga gotta be this tall, or you know what I'm saying? Or my perception of a guy, he gotta have this much money. And it's like certain niggas hear that shit and they like, oh, like they feel offended. It's like, yo, it is what it is, bro.
It's all defense mechanisms. Because look, put the last 5 guys they dealt with in a police lineup, right? You know, like in that little place where they do the pictures and shit.
Right.
I guarantee you won't put on that pedestal anymore. I promise you.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. He was 5'3".
Yeah, or whatever they were saying. Like, come on, man, that's dead. You know, I don't listen to what our mouth say, man. It's about what our actions do.
Right.
Actions gonna tell me everything I need to know. I don't pay attention to what they say. Okay, that's cute. When you came up with that all by yourself, they say something slick. I could say something even slicker than that, but I know they're sensitive. But I'll say that you came up with that all by yourself. Like, chill out. I'm kind of like give you the warning, like the calm before the storm. You know.
Yeah, you get that alert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want me to preach and teach the gospel to you. You know what I'm saying? For real.
But they want to be out there condemning everybody else though, and chastising everybody else.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy it. It's like a sport for me. That's why he's like, all right, I'm gonna leave him alone. He's funny and he mean at the same time. That's what they be saying. Like, yeah. Bingo.
Got him for real. They're like, damn, how you do that?
Yeah, and I don't say it for the purpose of someone's self-improvement. I don't even give a shit. I say it for the purpose of pointing it out, just in case you forgot. Just in case you get beside yourself, just in case you forgot who the fuck I am. You got a new idea about me. I'm gonna bring you back to the old one. Bring you back to the old ones. Bring you about, what's fucked up about you. And I'm pointing that out. Like, yeah, you see that right there? Yeah, don't forget. It's like, don't forget the Alamo Ned. Don't forget that.
Right. That shit touches a nerve, right? Am I right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, they don't like it. They don't like it.
Yo, dude must have never been able to do that. When you talk about somebody like a Canty and chicks and a lot of other dudes too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been through it myself. It's like you turn the blind eye on these things and you act like, you ain't seeing this shit. You haven't been getting into these, situations. And then when shit hit the fan, gotta do like Triction talking about, yeah, man, I was in the shelter, man. And there's nothing wrong with brothers. Some brothers go into that and they come out, you know what I'm saying, victorious. You know what I'm saying? But some of those dudes go in there and they don't come back out. They don't come back at all. They don't come back at all.
No, you don't go that route, man. How do you go that route? Nah, man, there's ways you handle that situation, but you don't go that route. No. No, I'm not buying that.
You know who says that a lot, right?
Who that?
Warren.
Who?
Warren.
Word.
He stresses that shit a lot. Talk about how when he left Cleveland. And he had to go to DC. He had to stay in the shelter. I'm like, I understand, you know what I mean? You came out victorious, but that's not like a lot of times most men, that's not like a story, like, it's like, oh, this is my story. Especially when you on YouTube condemning the women like them dudes be doing. It's like, y'all condemning the women, man. It's like, just take the L. Like you said, you shouldn't have even been in that situation to go that route.
Yeah.
I know too many people. Maybe that's just me, Ice. What you think about that?
People just don't be paying attention to red flags, man. It's just they're there for a reason. You just ignore them because you're after something. You only get to see it if you're after something. It could be the lust of your eye, the lust of your flesh. Pride of life. Ooh, what she look like? What she look like? Ooh, what it look like on my arms?
Another bar.
What it look like my arms? What it look like in my sheets? The silk ones. Everybody like a chocolate chick in white silk sheets. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Pump up the volume. Nigga.
Talk to him.
I'm talking different. My body's different.
Yo, that shit hit me hard one time, bro. I think that shit was like 2006, bro. No cap. Like, I think I was I was out there, my people was out there, my family in Greenville, South Carolina. We was at a club. It's like when Jeezy was first trending, hitting hard. So they playing that Jeezy shit. I'm in the club. The whole people, everybody in the club, they quoting that shit. The lyrics verbatim. That shit make you think Jeezy in the club. I'm like, this nigga must be inside here somewhere. so I see the bad dark skin black chocolate joint on guard ice. I'm like, yo, that was the first time I actually noticed. I said, this bitch is beautiful, bro. And ever since that day, I started looking at dark skin joints like, yeah, they in the loop. Like, nah, bro. Like, yeah, like, and then Trick Daddy too. Trick Daddy had a bad. His wife was bad too. Yeah. Dark skin broad. I had saw his footage one. Yeah, I think he got divorced though. Didn't he get divorced?
Yeah, but he was on some. His name Trick Daddy. He was on some trick.
Yeah, he was on
some trick nut shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no Chris Angel, man. Shit just disappeared from him.
Right. He should have been on some poly shit. You probably could have kept that shit, if you pay like you weigh, but yeah, he was on some trick shit. You right. Yeah. The name says a lot. So I was gonna ask you though, when you say ignoring, right? Because I learned that when they say like, the root words, you gotta deal with etymology. So when you say ignoring, is it because they ignorant and they say, oh, you ignorant, you just stupid, you don't know no better, or it's because like you said the root word, they're just ignoring all the red flags in the sign. Is it just that, or is it which one is it?
Ignore ignorance. Ignore ignorance. Ignoring things reveals your ignorance.
Facts.
Because if it was just a crush, like if it was just a pop, right? A little pop and bop. Let's be a pop and bop. But you good for that. Ain't nothing more.
Yeah, like you come and go as you please.
Yeah.
The old saying, where I lay my hat is my home.
Yeah.
All that shit, Oh, women are winning. It's the gynocracy. The 304s are winning. Okay, well, get it how you can, nigga.
you couldn't
get it how you can, nigga.
You couldn't get the thorough with him, man. Just laying it down quite flat, right? He basically had to play a role that he wasn't. Only so long you can pretend. It just catches up to you when your lies ain't catching up, right? Your lies ain't coming true. But what do I know, man? I'm not in the situation. I just see it from afar. And
right.
I know you're in here and you're trying to be a star, but where's the talent? Where is the conversation? Where's the talking point? What are you talking about? You're just another nigga rambling words to me. That's what I really see. That's what I really see. Just in general, I see like in the mass majority, just a bunch of little niggas rambling words together, trying to make sense of it. Trying to make sense.
I mentioned that too. Not to cut your bill, because they were saying something like, "Oh, I see you be having them little something." Try to talk about some of the sisters I probably bring on that's outside of YouTube. They might be on Facebook, IG, or not neither, right? TikTok. But I bring some of the sisters I know in the real world, and I might say, yo, can I interview you? Can I chop it up with you? Show the people what you got going on, or list a topic that, I felt I wanted some help on. Yo, co-host. So they like, yo, we see them girls that you got. I'm like, what kind of hate and shit? I'm like, you can never pull no chicks from the real world into this YouTube space that you think you got going on. Y'all looking for those so-called chicks that's in this YouTube space. And them bitches ain't, I hate to say it, they ain't got nothing going on. Let's just be honest. Like, no disrespect. I'm like, it is what it is, bro. Like, we know the real ones who got something going on because they respect you for who you are. It's not no clout chase shit. Like, oh, I'm rolling with so-and-so because they got this much subscribers. It's like, nah. I don't deal with people like that.
Yeah, but when it comes to like bras and shit, like I honestly don't even give a shit. Like, why they around?
That too. Like, who cares?
On its strength, like, I mean, I don't care why they around me. Like, whatever it is, it's like is more so, you know what I'm saying? If you're around me for this, okay, but you know how to basically, act, you know? Good actresses, get what they want.
Right. And I
At the
bring
end of the day.
feminine women on my shit. When you do see me chopping it up, they ain't cutting me off. Ain't none of that purge shit when they cursing, motherfucker. Nah, ain't none of that shit going on over here. It's respectful. I respect her, she respect me. I'm bringing her on my platform, and I'm not, like you said, I'm not looking for anything. But go ahead, my bad.
No, I was about to say, man, but that purge shit, man, that's the corniest shit I've ever fucking seen in my life, man. Respectfully speaking, respectfully. I mean, that shit. That shit is fucking
nigga shit,
cornfield.
bro. Nigga shit,
it's not
bro.
even nigga shit, man, because like at least nigga shit would be somewhat fly. That's
Yeah,
even
somewhat
degrading to a
fly
nigga shit.
entertaining, right?
Yeah. Some nigga shit is still good go. Like the nigga shit is like when we roast and bid on niggas and drag motherfuckers. Like that shit, that's some nigga shit, but some fly shit. It's like you going to tune in for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just sit here and just talk about, consciousness and spirituality and game and perspective and guidance and all this other stuff, man. I can basically pour in, that's me. But also the other aspect, that's me as well. So I like to incorporate all of it. It's like a wonderful pot of gumbo. Like you can be this, no, yeah, exactly. Why not? I'm a whole person. Goofy.
Yeah, let me clarify that. It's different levels to it. Right. You feel me? You right on that. It's different levels to it. Shit might be some fly shit. You know what I mean? You get like, it's a lot of dudes, and I don't be liking the name drop a lot of times, but that's just me. I don't give a fuck sometimes. So it might be like a nigga like, you know what I mean? Like Sin. Nigga, you know what I mean? Some nigga shit, but some fly shit sometimes. You might not agree with everything, but nigga, I can fuck with some niggas. Like all that other shit, y'all niggas is cooning and on y'all Sambo shit, nigga. I ain't with that shit, nigga.
Yeah, some dudes out there, man, like some dudes out there I like how they carry it though. You know what I'm saying? I like how they talk their shit, and basically drop the science sometimes or whatever they on. There's some people out there that I like. You know what I'm saying? I like the material. I like to just sit back and listen. That's where it kind of like I like that when you can basically put me back in a position where I can just sit back and listen and enjoy somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Dropping a truism or just dropping something that I can respect. Saying something I can respect.
At that, right? Because I might like you or like something that you said or did, but that don't necessarily mean that I respect you 100%. Does that make sense? Like that? Could that be true?
Yeah, because I mean, respect is earned, and a lot of people look at like disrespect, with a certain kind of like you gotta look at it like this: is a glass half full, glass half empty. You look at disrespect as a glass half empty. Just like with the newer, you know what I'm saying, the newer kids coming up. America is in general is built on disrespect on so many levels. Either it be overtly or covertly, it's built on disrespect. Even down to just, common purchase to, dating is built on disrespect.
Real rap.
Low key or high key disrespect. Disrespect and getting over. People don't necessarily want to come together and work together. They want to basically get over. But they pose it as, togetherness, but it's really getting over. I peak game, man.
Yeah, getting over. What have you done for me lately? Type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see that shit in the spaces. It's like, y'all say some shit, might trigger a motherfucker or female, excuse my language, come back, they done took the wrench from me. It's like, god damn. It's like, it's like, okay.
I don't know all that shit. I don't really want to be in too many people's joints, but like,
right, yeah, you don't be over there anyway. But you feel what I'm saying? It's like, damn, dude. If it's like that, it's like, all right, ain't no love lost. I'm still gonna be me.
Yeah, it's just like It's an interesting space. I can't say it's weird. It's just interesting. It isn't weird in a way that you got people just doing things out of desperation. I mean, that's pretty common. I see that a lot. You know, when there's scarcity, and demand, then things like this, it's bound to basically surface. So that's not really weird to me. It's just interesting. Just
Right.
interesting just how everything kind of plays out. Certain people be having secret issues with you, certain people that really still harboring over certain things, and they ain't gonna come at you like get down on you, just go live and just say what they're gonna say, right? But they just gonna go hop on other, what I'm saying, people's situations and shit, and try and leech off their situation and throw it indirect. People that's people that's indirect, enmity with you. You just so happen just to pop up out of the blue and be in that space. Come
Mm.
on now. Like I be seeing stuff like, yo, you weird. Like it's just like you unnecessary, like in a sense, because it's like, and I said like everything is interesting, but I'm speaking on that cat being weird because it's just like, you know, my thing is show and prove. If you said you was
Exactly.
past, if you said you was past me, why haven't you shown and proved that yet? If you surpassed me, if you were
But
basically,
you think he's just saying that as far as like in the YouTube world? Obviously, that's what he's
yeah,
fucking.
even in that,
To me, that's what I'm thinking.
even in that, he's not even fucking with me. I'm not even.
How exactly? How? Like your content has no substance, God. Like I can't. I could on guard, and it's no cap. Like niggas gonna say that. Oh, your little buddy over there, nigga. Like I could listen to certain people's content videos
Mhm,
3 times, 4 times, play back. Not just back to back to back, but I can hear it today or
mhm,
twice today, tomorrow. The
mhm,
next day I can hear it, and it's still I'm getting something out of it each time. With
yeah,
these people, I can't do it. I
mhm,
can't, bro. And then it's a 4-hour live stream. I'm like, what the fuck, dog? 6 hours? I can't.
mhm.
Who the fuck?
It's toy food, man. It's that McDonald's shit, man.
They fool these dudes, yo, into thinking that this is what you have to do to become, and to get into the algorithm and all of these terms that and you want to get this, and you want to get, if you want to do this and get monetized, and we can do this for you, and this, and it's like, man, listen, do you have a message? Because if you got a message, I'm pretty sure your message would radiate with millions of people around, or even thousands, if need be.
Absolutely, it's going to stand the test of time. You know,
Right.
my my old
Evergreen
work.
content. Is that what they call it? Because that's what I heard.
Mm, absolutely, my old content stands the test of time. Content in the middle. Even some of the stuff that I put out now. I mean, certain things I put out now, it ain't like how it can be in a sense, but it's still better than what's out there. This is, more so like a feet to the ground message
Facts.
from a feet
You
to the
remember
ground
the
type of
young
man.
bull said that shit to me too? I hate to keep
What you
cutting
say?
you off.
That's all good.
King, what's his name? You know the name, Queen Ref. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
King
yeah,
Dusty.
yeah,
He said, "Well, you're not like Ice. Ice has, he has good. Ice is esoteric, and Ice is." I'm like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
yeah,
you giving the man his flowers. This is what I've been saying.
yeah,
so,
yeah. But he
so,
been gave me his flowers, even when he tried to diss me. Gave me his flowers and shit, man, because it was like I'm tired of basically being second fiddle. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really came down to. That's all it was like. I'm tired of being second fiddle. But it's like if you just played your part and knew your role, and stayed in it, you'd be in a much different place.
mm,
You wouldn't have to be begging people for cash apps and stuff, sending you stuff and telling people they don't see your value, so you be having little fits and shit, like little hussy fits. You know what I'm saying?
right.
People people see it. It's just they want to acknowledge it or not. I don't have to go in here and be like, oh, you don't see my value or anything like that, man. I'm Ice Turner Senior. Like at the end of the day, if I come with this bitch who's like, that has value, nigga.
Yo, That's what I told them too. In the beginning of the stream, I'm like, yo, I'm like, my man Ice is the first one to come on. My homie was the first one to come on and be like, yo, he playing the intros and all that. And niggas ain't giving no niggas don't we ain't expecting it. They ain't gonna give you no flowers, but
No.
it's funny. I said it's funny how everybody and their mama now go live, and the first thing they do when they go live is play music.
Yep.
Where
They
they
play
get that
They
from?
play music all throughout their shit.
Right, that too.
Instrumentals.
Where the fuck they get that from? Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. So, but they don't be saying that. They use that as a sophisticacy. I make the soundtrack better. I make the music better. It's just like how the bull. What do you say? The same bull was like, yeah, he said, what do you say? Thinking Man's Templar makes like he sounds good on the beats, the music and stuff like that. But you actually make the music better. So your voice is like an instrument. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh
right.
wow, okay. Chicks ain't like I used to, what I'm saying, talk Johns, still talk Johns, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? One of the main things they talk about, like, is my voice. How much they love my voice.
No cat.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like hearing a dude say that was just kind of weird. Like,
He said that to me too. He said, "You don't even have a nice sounding voice like Ice." I'm like, "This nigga is wild."
Yeah, it's different. These boys is crazy.
That nigga said, "You don't even got a nice sounding voice like Ice." I said, "Okay." Like, fuck. What you want me to do? Take the nigga voice pitch? Like, I can't. I'm me, nigga. You, nigga. Like, how can we all,
Exactly.
learn how to live with, amongst each other, but within our own self, nigga, make this shit work, nigga.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But they be tripping off of certain things, man. I don't know if they be trying to go after, man, but it's just like things is going up, man. But it's just like for me, what I'm looking at, is the longevity of things,
You
man.
got
That's
the,
why
you
I'm gonna
got the,
last.
you got them hoes panties wet too. I meant to add that in.
Yeah, I mean that's I ain't gonna really, I ain't gonna speak on.
Talk your shit. I'm about to roll up real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna touch on that, man. I'm just, I'm just here to, just provide, you know, a certain structure, provide, you know, um, a way how it was and still is, man. It's just in the shadows now, just bearing a true witness of that, it's just what, a real thoroughbred is, man. That's it. I'm just honored and
Right.
thankful to be that guy, you know. That's it.
Right. But what about like the age and the wisdom and all that shit, the experience? Like, I mean, I think a lot of us is leaving that shit out, because
Oh yeah.
at my age, almost 40, it's like, I be then 38 and then next week, God willing. But it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'm like, I learn something new every day. That's my freaking motto, bruh. Even
Absolutely.
from my little cousins, like, nigga just turned like 6, 7 years old. Like, I'm like, nigga, I be learning shit from that nigga, bro. Like, sometimes I feel like, I'm biggity, I know everything, but I gotta humble myself, or somebody else gotta humble me. And I'm like, yeah, it is what it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Life will humble you, man. Like, I actually bought a shirt today from a guy from an independent, you know, dude, just on an entrepreneurial pursuit and going through the ups and downs, a lot of the downs or whatever like that. That's why I bought, a Mitchell Ness, Eagles joint from him. It was a TO joint, and he was just like, yeah, just basically just talking about the ups and downs or whatever like that, man. Just like, man, I said, but you bet on you. At the end of the day, you're free. And he was just like, yeah, what I'm saying? He dapped me up. We were just talking, man. I was just like, man, at the end of the day, what I'm saying? You bet on you. You're going through it. What I'm saying? You're going to go through every emotion you think of, every negative emotion. But you basically, if you trail through that, you continue to push. You push past that. You push past the pain, because pain is basically your best teacher. You push past the pain, man. You get to the other side. You'll see that it was all worth it, because you bet on yourself. Most, you know, people that speak on here have never betted on themselves. have never really even figured out what makes them happy or what can make them happy. You know, that's why they come with these lofty conversations about shit. It doesn't really make any sense. You know, the encounter and all this, invading cosmos and goofy shit, man. Like I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the beat, you know. The chick that basically was doing I don't know, it's not OnlyFans, but some similar to that. She was in the middle of basically having a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, like I'm talking about like probably hundreds of, thirsty dudes sending money, whatever like that. I'm basically just kicking it to her. I'm saying with some like chill regular, like da da da. Where you trying to go in here, da da da. So I'm like, look, you know what I'm saying, take down my number, da da da. She basically told me her government name, but she had to basically put the joint on mute to let me know, like, nah, this is da da da. So rap. But I knew what she was looking like because she had on the sweats. But I seen the turkey. I seen that Thanksgiving turkey.
Ooh.
Gobble, 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 gobble. You know what I'm saying? I saw that joint. You know what I'm saying? Little chocolate joint. She had a little curly hair. You know what I'm saying? The bun. But you let that joint out, it's gonna come down. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna lay. The pulling hair. You know what I'm saying? Teeth white. Looking like the one. Like,
Right.
okay, you somebody. Okay, you kind of let me know you was somebody. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't see nothing. Like, I wasn't in there yachting. Like, oh yeah, look at this, what I got on. Woo, woo. I was in my regular degular. Had a regular degular conversation. And just before then, grabbed something else. I said, look, I ain't even from out here. Woo, woo, woo. So she was like, oh, okay. So, I told her, I was like, I'm looking for something. I said, well, I'm looking. He's like, what you looking for? I'm like, you. Put my phone out. I
Right
supposed to get in
there.
the line.
Got him.
Been having the hook since. With both of them. It's not really hard work. You know what I'm saying? I just get up and do me every day, man. I'm getting to it. And then, see, they see me because I'm moving, right? They might not know what I'm doing, but they know I'm moving. And the movement is movement, right? And the movement is moving. They know I'm doing something. So it's like, man, they just want to be a part of it. They don't know what's going on. And I ain't telling them shit.
Right.
Because I don't brag.
Oh, so show your hand. Is that another thing too? Is like a lot of these dudes is like niggas show their hand, and then it's like nigga shit get rough. You know what I mean? You in hard times, hardships, and it's like nigga, what can you do? What can you produce? And that woman is watching you, bro. How you act? You know what I'm saying? When through the roughest times, nigga, when shit get crazy, like nigga, how you acting, nigga?
Yo, I do shit like this, bro. I'll pull up on you with a squatter and play it like that. See what you work with. You act funny, then one day I pop up some shit. You know what I'm saying? You just be like, oh, wait, hold up. Nah, that was only a couple. You thought it was only a couple months ago, but I was in Kentucky. I just popped up like that. I've been had that though. I just wanted to see how you was gonna play it. See how you was gonna play your part. See what you was here for.
Yeah, let me know what it do. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like you said, you know what I mean? We ain't listening to what she say. You know what I'm saying? It's more so, you know what I'm saying, watching her actions, what she do.
Exactly, man. Everybody's looking for something, man. Street dream. These are these.
Right.
You know that song, but everybody's looking for something, man. She looking for something. She
Yeah,
ain't
a
no
lot of people
Christian.
leave that out. They always looking for something. You know what I mean? Like even the brothers, shouts out to my passport bros, like going out the country or getting a woman. You think she more traditional because she ain't from America. Like stop the cap, bro. Like you feel me? Like even recently, like I don't try to, you know what I mean? I done like hollered at one of my old John's African joint, you know what I mean, from Niger and shit. And re-linked up on the TikTok joint.
I like
Yeah, I linked up on the TikTok joint, and she acting funny. I'm like, oh, it's like that. I'm like, I ain't surprised. I'm like, this what it is. Like, if American women act like this, you think you ain't Americanized by now? You been, you know what I mean? Whether you on a visa or not, like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I was trying to pull her, inside the fold, put her part of the team, you know what I mean, into the flock. But can't force feed them. You know what I'm saying? You can lead them to what they say, you can lead them to the well, but you can't force them to drink.
Yeah, I just say, look, let me know how that work out for you. I'm saying in the meantime, though, I'm just gonna be over here. I'll be really doing it like, just let me know how that worked out for you. I'm gonna run to you again. I'm sure you're gonna let me know how that worked out.
Word. Let me know how that worked out for you. Go back. Talk to him, Ice.
I ain't gonna get into all this deep dialogue because you ain't gonna listen. I basically point out certain things you ain't gonna listen to. I'm just gonna say like,
Right.
just let me know how that worked out for you, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna put you in front of this. I watered